Hello everyone, it's Patricia and welcome to April 2019 Scentsy's Scent and Warmer of the Month. Now I'm a scent of the month kind of girl, but I like to share with you the warmer in case that's something that you're interested in. And I can always link a couple Canadian YouTubers videos in the comments below if you want to see it in video form. But here it is. Here it is in the flyer. It is called Strawberry Basket. Now it's very reminiscent of the Harry Slatkin fruit baskets from last year. So that is nice to kind of have it in warmer form. It's an 8-watt element warmer and the lid comes off and on and there's holes in the lid. You can purchase it in the month of April at a 10% discount. In the US it will be $31.50 and in Canada $41.40. So let's get on to the scent of the month, which is my favorite part. It is called Sugared Strawberry. Very beautiful red packaging with a lot of strawberries. And the wax is kind of like a light red, dark pink combo. I would say on first sniff, and you'll notice there's some cubes missing. On first sniff, it's probably like a medium intensity scent. And I would definitely say it's in the fruity category. But I'll read you the scent description from Scentsy. It's kind of a long one. I don't know if the whole scent description needs to be read, but I'm going to read it anyway. It says, fusing homegrown goodness with pick-and-eat fun. Sugared strawberry blends fresh, luscious strawberries, juicy currants, and California sun-kissed lemons. So for our scent notes, we have strawberries, currants, and lemons. And when I smell this, it immediately brought me back to a memory, which is great because it's great when you can kind of associate a scent with a memory. But I like to bake a lot, and I like to bake cheesecakes. I bake them in the oven with the water bath and everything. But I often like to bake like a New York style or a plain cheesecake, but I like to make sauces that go along with them. And sometimes I make a strawberry sauce. So what I do is I take strawberries, I cut the hulls off, I put them in an immersion container, I put some sugar in, not too much, and I buzz those strawberries up into a nice puree. Then what I do is I strain that through a fine mesh strainer. Then I add about a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, and what the lemon juice does, it just kind of heightens and brightens that strawberry flavor. There you go. If you've never had a nice freshly homemade strawberry sauce from fresh strawberries, fresh lemon juice, and sugar, then you're missing out. But this scent is pretty darn close. Now the currants, sometimes I think I can smell currants. And currants are kind of like a supporting actor in this fragrance. They're good. But I think what's happening is it's kind of trying to give it a little bit more of a base note to carry that fragrance a little bit longer, because strawberry isn't a very long-lasting fragrance on the scent pyramid, and neither is lemon. But it does, I find, you can kind of smell that more the more you smell the bar. But it works well. I mean, it's just there to kind of like lift that strawberry fragrance and kind of bump it up. It also reminds me, sometimes I make a soup, like a butternut squash soup, and one of the ingredients calls for a couple carrots just to increase that orange look, and you don't really taste the carrots. So the currants are there kind of to bump up the strawberry flavor and carry it through a little bit longer, and you don't really notice that it's a currant per se. So anyway, yeah, this is a thumbs up. This is good. Now I've warmed 4 cubes down in my open concept space, which is the most challenging space in my house. So it was the only space that needed wax last night, so I decided to put it in. I would say strength and throw down in my big open concept, like 20-something foot ceiling layout. It was about 6.5, 7. And I had it going maybe 5 or 6 hours last night, and I think I've had it going maybe 5 or 6 hours today. It's starting to die down pretty faintly. But I think if you warmed this in a small to medium space, I think you would get a lot longer life out of it because it would seem more concentrated. So maybe stick to smaller to medium rooms. I think you're going to be pleased with this scent. I think scent appeal is good, and performance is probably medium. So just in case you're wondering how it compares, Strawberry Daiquiri Disco is probably the closest scent that I can think of that it would be similar to. But this one is a little bit more tangy, almost like it has a slight artificial tone. This Strawberry Daiquiri Disco reminds me of like Jell-O powder mix before you make it into Jell-O, like smelling the powder. That's what I get. This smells more like a little bit more fresh to me. So the other thing is, this is nowhere close to like strawberry taffy or strawberry champagne truffle. Those are very candy-like strawberry. This is a bit more on the fresh vibe. So yeah, so that's good. A little bit before strawberry season, but that's okay. It's nice to be ahead of the seasons, I guess. Now, just to let you know, we are currently in March, and our scent of the month this month is Make Waves, which is a great scent. It's getting good feedback. It's a little bit on the masculine side, but it's nice and strong, and it gives you a good punch, so you get a lot of value for your money. And just in case you're one of those few people that like Amber Hollow, stop everything. This is the last month that you can pick up Amber Hollow, so if you want, you can stock up or put it in your Scentsy club. And I know sometimes we give Amber Hollow fans a bit of a hard time, but there are some Amber Hollow fans out there, so it's okay if you like that scent. Please don't let anybody give you a hard time. You stock up all you want. So as always, thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.